At the entrance of the Bestoon Cave. Kind of scary, actually. It's just fascinating. You okay? So there's obviously some natural water source here. If you just look, see there's pottery right there. Daddy's back. Some of my bone findings. Neanderthals, prehistoric humans.
We're Zain and Paria, a married couple living in the Kurdistan region of Iraq. Journey through life with us and our daughter Raylan, right here on our YouTube channel. Let's watch the golden things. What you are about to see in this video will blow your mind. Bestoon Cave, Kurdistan region of Iraq. This place is fascinating, and I believe that Bestoon Cave, it holds massive secrets that could unlock answers to burning questions that we have about our origins and our past as humans on this planet. I do believe there are bodies buried inside Bestoon Cave. To date, no one has excavated this site. Bestoon Cave was explored by Henry Field, and there was a small map drawn of the cave back in the 1950s, but I do believe that Bestoon Cave is a very important site that has yet to be excavated, that does hold important information and knowledge about our history here on Earth as humans, and I do believe that it is only a matter of time until a team comes here to check out what's really under the ground here. Enjoy the video, guys. Let's watch the golden things.
Alright, we're at the entrance of the Bestoon Cave. In the Brados Mountain. So our car is just down there. I'm gonna attempt to give you guys a little tour best I can. So this is the cave mouth, the entrance. There's Paria with Raylan. And this is a pretty extensive cave. It's pretty big in here, and kind of scary, actually. It's amazing. This is a really beautiful cave, and I'm gonna try to give you guys a bit of a tour, kind of like our Shanidar Cave video. So, Bestoon Cave was originally, or one of the first times it was recorded to be explored, was in the 1950s by Henry Field, and he made a small map of this place, but it didn't, I don't know. It goes back quite a ways, so we're gonna take you back there as far as I can. How you guys doing?
I decided to sit somewhere else.
You wanna sit somewhere else?
Mm-hmm. Probably there.
You wanna go sit up there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna be a few minutes to go into the...
Bring us the thing that you put in.
Yeah. Sorry? You saw some insects?
One of them was on the top of her head.
Maybe go away from this. Over here might be better. Bye, Raylan. I'm gonna go into the cave a little bit. I'll be back in a few minutes. You guys can see a pretty big cave. And as I was saying, Henry Field first explored this cave in the 1950s with a small team, and they believe that there could be Neanderthal remains in here, such as that of Shanidar Cave, which is only, I don't know, 25 kilometers away from here, 30 kilometers, really not too far. So it would be surprising if there's nothing here, given its close location and proximity to Shanidar, and the remains found at Shanidar that have been so vital to our understanding of Neanderthals and their way of life, their culture, their belief system, how they buried their dead. So I'm sure that this place was also used as some sort of, who knows, it might not have been a burial site, but could have been some sort of home or anything like that. If you look up here, this is in the beginning of the cave. You can see it opens up to the sky. Quite fascinating. There's just a massive hole in the ground. It's probably a good, say, 10 meters, 100 feet. No, not 10 meters. Yeah. No. How high do you think it is here, babe? How high do you think it is? 10? Huh? 20, 30 meters? Yeah, 60 feet. So it's pretty high up there. All right, let's take a little walk back. All right, Juno, I'll be back. Okay. You'll be able to hear me, so if anything happens, I'll yell. Okay? Here's the entrance again to the cave. You see Party up there with Raylan. Wow, so the temperature has dropped quite dramatically, and I'm not even that far back in here. It's kind of difficult to give you guys a real view without some serious lights. And I apologize, I have to be able to see where I'm going on the ground. But man, you can see these formations. I mean, it's really incredible, this cave. There's moisture. And I'm sure this place has been here for ages. I mean, this has got to be a super ancient site. I mean, it's really expansive. Wow. Look at that. I can see my breath now. I remember we came here last year, earlier in the year, and it was much wetter in here, like the ground was way, way more moist. Almost to the point where we couldn't really walk down here, but now it's not so bad. This place is fascinating. There's obviously, there's footprints here, so people have been back here recently. But you can see this is a main cavern. There's stalactites, stalagmites, formations. And my echo is very, very pronounced in here, so any Neanderthals, any primitive humans, early man, prehistoric, historic, would have probably used this place for not only some sort of shelter, but possibly some kind of religious activity. All right. I'm going to cut the video now. I'm going to go back to about this area over here, and I'll turn the camera back on. So here I'm in the middle of the cavern, and you can see there's a sort of pool here. A cave pool. So there's obviously some natural water source here. Another cave pool over here. Entrance is back there. So we're probably... I can see you, babe. I can see you. So I can see party up at the front. But yeah, we're pretty far back. Wow. Quite expansive, as I said earlier. Again, more little water sources here. Sorry if the video quality's not so good. Here you can see another one. It's maybe a foot deep. Who knows if that was dug out by people? Is there some pile of debris there? Well, sometimes I wonder if there's anybody in here other than Pari and I. And thinking about the history, who used to live here, who used to come here before modern man was around. It's just fascinating. Wow, look at this over here. Look at these formations. God, these must have formed over millions of years. Amazing. And these are still growing. Incredible. All the way to the ceiling. Unbelievable. Who knows what's back here under all this dirt? Wow. It's just fascinating. The light from the entrance starting to disappear. So we're getting pretty far back away from the front. But at least the ground is not so as muddy as before, so I'm able to cover more ground quickly. Sorry the video's so dark. I wish I had night mode or something on my iPhone. But here's I think when I was here last year, this was at the front. So this has obviously been brought back here by somebody. Just collecting drip from up here. So I'm past the main cavern entrance, and now we're back into the, I don't know, farther back in the cave, I guess you could say. And this is just crazy. Look at these formations. People have come written their names here. And when we turn the light off, it is pitch black. You cannot see anything here. That's how far back it is. Wow. Incredible. A lot of these look broken, perhaps broken by humans. Now it's getting pretty moist again on the floor. I want to almost say that the floor is kind of frozen. And there's looks like maybe ice here in the rocks. You can see that's my breath. That's incredible. It's middle of summer, June. Wow. As we go farther back into the cave, you can hear my shoes. It's getting moister and moister. The ground is getting more wet and saturated. Wow, look at this. Incredible. There's a passage back there. Looks like there's footprints. People have gone, for sure. There's some more natural water coming down just out of the rocks. Very eerie and creepy back here. Every noise feels like amplified by the silence. We reached another cavern back here. We've totally lost sight of the entrance of the cave mouth. And we have full ceiling to floor formations. As such right here. Really incredible. Alright guys, this is about as far as I'm going to go alone. But we're very far back in the cave. I am a little bit nervous being by myself this far back, so wow. It just keeps going back there. I don't know how far y'all can see, but it just keeps going. It's really incredible. I think it might stop a little bit of ways. I think it kind of closes up, but this is just really incredible, guys. They put an arrow here. I mean, this place has just got stories in it, I'm sure. I mean, really incredible. Yeah, look at these formations. Absolutely massive. Water on the floor here. Oh, you can see rope. You see that rope on the floor right there? To get back to the front. Look at that. See it? Right there. Incredible. Some cigarette butts on the floor back here. Wow. So now we're heading back to the mouth of the cave, back to the front. Again, you can see the ceiling is very low here. Trying to give you guys a good view of it, but so far I haven't seen any animals back here. I went through this little passageway here. So back there I think the cave tapers out. But I mean, this is just a massive piece of history in here. And it's very surprising that nobody has truly tried to excavate in here to see what type of remains are buried in the ground. And look at this. This must have been some sort of site for ancient people, such as Neanderthals or even other human relatives that migrated through this place, that lived in these areas. I just can't do this justice in this video, how expansive this place is, and it's just how much is here. It's truly fascinating. There's the mouth of the cave. We're a good, I want to say, 100 or so meters away from the mouth of the cave. Easy. Back, this is the main cavern. You can see some sort of, looks like fungus or growth on the ground here. So I said frost earlier, might not be frost, it might be this on the walls, these formations. And so I can see part of it up there. And just incredible, look at this. Yes, would this be limestone? Look at that. Incredible. See if we can use this flashlight, illuminate a little bit more for you guys. Really incredible. Look at this one. It is massive. These formations are just incredible. These have formed over millions of years. Wow. Look at on the ceiling here. Incredible. All right. For a husband with one child and wife, I think my time in here is done. I need to see the light of day again. I would have loved to have gone farther back, but if, God forbid, anything happens to me, there's really no way for me to communicate in here. Back to my wife at the front. Look at this one, guys. How you doing, babe? You okay? So everything's okay from the front. Look at this, guys. Incredible. This is the size of a building. And this is just massive. I took you guys over here in the beginning. You can see all the walls here. Moisture on this part here. Again, back where we were earlier, down there, right here, through there. Those are my flashlights. Oh, I probably should have used both of them like this. Yeah, who knows what's back here in the ground? This could easily have who knows how many bones underneath. And apparently these pieces are of, this is apparently what I heard from the little bit of information on the internet, is that these are ancient pottery shards. Apparently this is all ancient pottery that's been abandoned here. I mean, it sure looks like it to me. Looks like pottery. Oh. Just broken. Who knows, this could have been food storage in here. These pottery could have been holding food for the people who lived here. So we're back pretty much at the mouth of the cave. don't really see any bones anywhere, but I still think this is a place worth excavating, doing some digging. There's got to be some sort of clues and things in the ground here. It's just too massive and too ideal for people to not have come here and done many things, buried their dead. Yeah, look, there's something right there. That's probably not it. That's probably not a human bone, but who knows? Incredible. Looks like a goat's horn right there. You can see this is the base. It goes up to the top. Wow, if you just look, see there's pottery right there. You see that? That's clearly a piece of pottery. Hope you guys can see that. Right there. So there's definitely, history in this place. Look, there's another piece of bone. That's probably from an animal, I'm sure. Incredible. So check it out, guys. I found some more bones. Look like a jawbone of some sort. Not sure. Doesn't look like a human jawbone. Although I'm not an expert. But those are definitely teeth right there, as you can see. I'm trying to pick it up so you can see a little bit better. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Could be a goat's jaw. I mean, there's just all kinds of stuff here. Who knows the stories in this cave? So, getting a bit drier. Again, perhaps more pottery here. With a little bit of writing that there is in the internet about this cave, it mentions all the pottery is just kind of broken on the ground. Who knows how old it is? Could just be from the locals in the past couple hundred years, or it could have a much older story. Yeah, it looks like some more pottery pieces down there. Some of my bone findings. I think the goat horn, goat jaws here, goat spine, and goat femurs, goat legs.
Mm-hmm.
Although this one I'm questionable about. But Paria says it's goat. I say it could be human, but we don't know.
And it's also cut. It's just the way we cut it in the butcher shop.
Like chopped by a knife? Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Daddy's back. Oh my gosh, this cave scared me when I went that far back. I was really scared. All alone. And I'm not gonna be a tough guy and act like, you know, I'm not gonna be a tough guy and act like I wasn't scared. It is really creepy back there. I mean, it goes very far. The temperature outside is like 100 degrees, but back there, you can see your breath. I mean, it looks like there's ice coating the roof, although it could be like fungus or some type of growth, as I mentioned. Wow, what an experience. I mean, I'm telling you, like, there has got to be, I mean, look at the pottery shards. Here, I kept some. This is pottery. Who knows how far back it is? But I mean, this isn't, you know, this could be a couple hundred years old. This could be thousands of years old. I mean, there's no telling. It would have to be carbon dated, I guess. But I mean, this is evidence of human settlement in this cave. And since no one has come here and done a real excavation in Bestoon Cave, they have in Shanidar, which is only, you know, 25, 30, 40, max 50 kilometers away or something. They've excavated that and they found evidence that Neanderthals buried their dead, and that changed what we knew worldwide. I mean, Shanidar is known worldwide for its, you know, the flower people. So, you know, how they buried their dead with flowers. So I am sure that somewhere in this cave, in all of this back here, in all of that expanse of vastness that this place has, there has got to be some sort of evidence in the ground of, you know, Neanderthals, prehistoric humans, you know, something that, you know, shows that people were using this as, you know, other than a cool air-conditioned cave to hang out in the daytime. So, yeah. Bestoon Cave, pretty cool. I wanted to come back here. We were here last year. It wasn't as trashy in the front as it was last year, but it's still really cool back there. Really cool cave. Happy to explore. Thank you, babe, for waiting for us at the front. Thank you, Raylan. You guys are champions. We love you. So yeah, just climbing up these stairs. There's our car. And there's the cave. And it really goes back, as I showed you guys. But that's it. Bestoon Cave. Kurdistan, Iraq. Home of many secrets yet to be unearthed. Another view of the cave right there. You can see it's just so remote. I mean, look at this abandoned house right here. Last year people were living there. My gosh, the stories. The stories of the Bestoon Cave. Oh my gosh, I hope that a team comes and excavates this place. Look, I'm giving you guys a tour before you even fly out here. I got the coordinates, I got everything. All you guys got to do is come dig.
Okay.
Wow, look at this snow. Look at that. Incredible. Middle of summer. Really fascinating view. Wow. Oh, it doesn't want to stop.